one of the reasons why this place has the sort of level of federal protection that it does. And also one of the reasons why you must go on a ranger-led tour, partially for the protection of those species, partially so you don't destroy things, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. It's not that we don't trust you, it's just that we don't trust you. Okay, so once again I'll open it up. Does anyone wish to leave at this time? You expressed some interest in that chair right here if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Why don't you talk about it? It does get more difficult. You mentioned claustrophobia, so that's something to take into account. So.
How natural is this pile of rocks? Looks like there was an avalanche here or something.
Yeah, so this was one of those breakdown spots.
Okay.
This actually was a sinkhole. So the water was coming in, sort of weakened the rock.
Okay, well then you go
It fell
outside.
in. So yeah, good eyes. Yeah, I'll let you out. No problem. If you think that you should leave, you should definitely leave.
I have no fault.
I don't know.
I have.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
He's
I thought
leaving.
we're-
Oh.
he's leaving. Oh, you're.
I was just following the leader.
Never follow the leader.
You don't want to finish? It's you. That's it. Oh, we're done now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and assume that the rest of you are willing to continue to the pools.
I paid for a full tour. I'm getting a full tour.
So this, the pathways.
It's gonna get colder, guys. We're gonna go down and down and down. We haven't gotten our lowest point yet. The lower you go, the colder it gets. It's gonna be cool, and it's gonna get lots and lots of steps.
Spider webs in the light. They're not down.
Watch the floor. A bit uneven.
They're not gonna be down there in the garden.
Floor's a bit slippery here. Floor is wet. Oh. Notice how broken it is there.
Great. Last few, if I could get two more folks. about room names a second ago. Each of these rooms does have a name. I don't use them because I think they're kind of cheesy. And they're not, there are a few that have any sort of scientific relevance, but otherwise they're all sort of fun names that were made up largely by Dick Rowley, who was like one of the first tour guides here. And he loved this place, and he did a lot of the exploration and gave most of the tours early on. And he just sort of named them what he felt like. So I can tell you, the first, and a lot of the rooms are named after early explorers as well. The first room we went into was Watson's Grotto, and we were in the Petrified Gardens, then we were at the Marble Ceiling, and we were in the belly of the whale. Then we were in Adam's Tomb, and then we were in the Imagination Room, and then we were, that's the 110 exit back there. Here we're at Niagara Falls. So most of them I just don't mention because I think they're kind of dumb. That's just me. Anyways, this is Niagara Falls. Welcome to Niagara Falls. This actually used to be the last stop on the tour. So there used to be a rock wall right here. This was also before there was a gift shop. So what did people do? Took their own souvenirs, which is rather unfortunate. And really, the more you look around in the cave, the more you will see this. There has been a fair amount of vandalism that's gone on in the cave. Another reason why ranger-led tour is required. Again, it's not that we don't trust you, it's just that we don't trust you. So, we have to cut these people some slack because they didn't really know how these rocks formed. They didn't know how delicate they were, they didn't know how slowly they formed. Does anyone have a guess as to how quickly this stuff will grow?
Centimeter a year.
2 millimeters a year.
It's about 1 inch every 1,000 years. I don't have the metric conversion handy, apologies, but it would be something like a millimeter every few years. So, pretty slow. They're broken off, and you can see they're starting to regenerate a little bit. Tell you what, if you guys come back in 15, 20,000 years, they'll be right where they were. People didn't only take things, they left some things as well. You see on the wall here. Some graphite deposits.
Oh,
They have some historical value, though. You can tell it was a long time ago because the cursive is great. There's a year there. It's in 1897, 1886. A personal favorite. It's a 1878 by one Walter Birch, early explorer of the cave, and he left us a request. Please do not destroy. Education.
He's a good speller.
Yeah. Education wasn't great in Southern Oregon in the mid-1800s.
He just was sounding it out.
Yeah. But he was actually ahead of his time with this message, because think back to the 1870s, conservation, preservation wasn't really mainstream back then. It wasn't this popular idea that it is today, although it's popular than I thought it was.